Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, and today I'm sharing with you some storage hacks and solutions for your Christmas decor. So I hope you guys enjoy today's video, and of course if you do, please stick around, give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. Okay, so before I get into how I actually organize my Christmas decorations and some tips for you, I thought I would share with you some of the pre-made ones that you can buy from shops. So these are a fantastic solution. They are made out of material and they have handles for transportation, and then they also have a clear slip in the front so you can either see the product or you can actually label the product. So these are a great solution, and I believe that they're a really good solution if you are storing your products indoors or somewhere that is dust free and you're not likely to get any rodents. For myself, I put mine out in my garage, which does get really dusty, which means those bags are going to get quite dirty if I use them. And I would also, be exposing them to rodents possibly in the winter time. Sometimes, every now and then I might get a mouse or something like that in there. So these can be chewed through. So it's not always practical. So yeah, today I thought I would share with you how I organize my decorations, as well as some tips of how you can organize yours as well. So before I do that, I'm just going to quickly share with you my tips, and then I will go and show you how I've organized all mine. Okay, so just some quick general Christmas organizing tips, and this is just to really declutter anything that you don't want to use again. So sometimes you can have things on the tree and you realize that you just don't love it. So you should really start off by decluttering those, and anything that is sort of broken or a little bit worn that you know you're not going to use again, then yes, definitely declutter those, because you don't want to be purchasing organization products for things that you're not ever going to use again. It's just going to waste your money, and it's also going to waste your time by having to look after and put those things away. So just get rid of them. Okay, so first of all, I'm just going to start off with the Christmas tree organizing. So basically you want to be able to put all your products, all your Christmas tree, like in the one box, and you can reuse the box that it actually came out of. And what I do like to do is I do like to put a garbage bag over the tree first, and then I like to put it back in the box just in case I haven't sealed it properly, because it doesn't always fit back in the box the way it was purchased. So that is just another way of protecting your Christmas tree. Now for the Christmas lights, I usually just wrap them up and I use a pipe cleaner. Yes, something free and cheap from your home, to actually wrap them up so they don't get tangled or caught with anything else. So that just will make your life so much easier next year when you go to put your Christmas tree up. So you can get cord organizers as well, but this is just a free thing that I have around the house. The other thing that you need to think about is if you've got batteries for your cords, you need to actually take those batteries out, guys, because you may find that they corrode, and then the next year when you go to get your lights out, they don't actually work. The other thing is with all your ornaments as well. So you either want to put them all in the one box and use like some sort of divider system, so they're divided into colors, and that way you've got your Christmas ornaments all together. Or the other way of organizing them is to organizing them into colors. So if you are always swapping and changing out your color scheme, then this is a great idea to do this. That way it's easy for you to just grab the color that you want. So it really depends on how many Christmas decorations you have and if you rotate them. Now for anybody with those glass baubles, you would really need to individually wrap each of them. I do just have a little divider for mine, which stops them from moving around. The other thing, if you want to be really lazy and you don't want to wrap them, I've seen people use egg cartons and cupcake cases as well. So just think about anything that's going to hold like a round shape. If you see a box like that at an op shop, go and pick it up, because you can put in all those glass Christmas ornaments. Now, if you do have like old bubble wrap or like anything that came with your Christmas decorations, or even like packaging that you've got from, gifts and stuff that you bought, then you could always reuse these as well to, wrap and store your glass items in. So, and for any of the large breakables, I honestly just use old towels and old tea towels, and I wrap them in those. If you have like Christmas tea towels and stuff like that that you put away for Christmas, and hand towels, you can also wrap them in those, and that's a good way of storing those. as well as protecting your breakable Christmas decorations. Now for the large Christmas items, like the ones I've got in here. So pretty much what I purchased pretty much always goes into this area because I bought items that fit this particular area. So in this case, I would probably just try and pack them all into the one boxes so that the next year I can always just grab that box out and it's for that specific area. In saying this, when you're actually taking your Christmas items out, anything that comes from out of here that I normally have to decorate this space, I actually put it straight into the Christmas box, so it's not taking up room around my house, and then I'm able just to swap them out when the season's finished. If you do tend to change things up, exactly like I said with the Christmas tree, go and pack and sort things into colors. That way you can just grab out whatever color you need for your Christmas theme the next year. And now for the storage of cards and gift wraps and stuff like that, I honestly just try and pick a really generic color wrapping paper. Now the reason why I do this is so I can use it all year round. So I don't have like a Christmas gift wrap, I have all year round gift wrap. So this is usually just white, gold or silver. This is what I've gotten this year, which is much more Christmassy. But I do think I can get away with using this all year round. So that way I can actually have a wrapping station in the house that is not just dedicated to Christmas. Now for storage, I actually just have this IKEA, it's a rubbish bag holder and they're very, very affordable. And you can also put your wrapping paper in this way as well. So you can put them through the holes if you've got heaps and heaps. And if you're a Cricut machine lover, you can also store your vinyls in them as well. So that is a really cheap and easy hack for you. Now, if you're thinking, hey Steph, that's a little bit boring with the Christmas wrapping paper, I like to have nicely wrapped presents, then I would be sprucing them up with ribbons because you can easily store them away with all your Christmas decor in the shed and they're not going to take up any of your space. The other thing that I have is this here, which is not what I use for my cards, but this is what I would use for cards, but I'd get the bigger version, which is from Kmart. And then you can actually have a little card station where you can have in like birthday cards in one, Christmas cards in another one, and you can have all your different cards just labeled in there, and you can even put stamps in there if you know that you're going to have stamps as well if you're posting them. So this is a great way of storing cards that is like super slimline. And in this very corner here, because you can see it's very hard for me to get to, I actually have to pull these out to get to it, is where I actually store what I call my occasional item. I do have all my like platters and stuff like that in there. Again, I go for those generic colors, so then I can reuse them throughout the year. So this is one of the containers I've organized in, which was one of the Reject Shop ones, and basically it's got dividers here where you can organize them in, so nothing is going to be touching each other. So if you've got breakables, they're not going to be moving around in here. So you want something that is going to house your items in perfectly, so when you're taking them down from like a high place or something like that, they're not going to move around and they're not going to like smash. Like this is made from plastic, but yeah, if it was made from glass, you definitely want it to have it, you know, wrapped and in a place that's quite secure for transportation. Then I have another one, mind you it's a little bit dusty, it's been in the shed all year, but you can see it really does keep everything really dust free as well. So again, it's got the dividers, it's the exact same one, and as you can see, you know, none of my cords are like tangled together because I have used the little pipe cleaners to actually tie them together. So I haven't bought anything fancy at all, and they're not tangled up, which makes it perfect for, you know, putting them back onto the Christmas tree for this year. In this side, I've got some of the more delicate stuff again. So these glass ones, as I said, like you can see, it fits in there perfectly. It's not moving around too much, so it's not going to get broken. So I didn't even bother wrapping those because it's got sort of some soft things either side of it. But yeah, so when you're pulling it down, it's not going to break. Okay, and this is the next one. So I've got a few of these, and again, it's just so they fit in there perfectly and they're not bouncing around or anything when I am grabbing them down. And as you can see, there is literally no dust on them, which is amazing considering it's been out in my dusty garage like all year. And I've just used little drawer dividers. Now these are just cheapies from the Reject Shop, and that is just to separate everything that's in here. And these are actually made from glass as well, so if I had them, they might move around and break, so that was another reason. These ones here I specifically put by themselves because, as you can see, they're little hooks, so they're just as bad as lights. Like, they're going to get caught on everything that's in here and it'd just be a pain in the butt. So that is why I've put them in their own separate one. And like, you've got really delicate things like these as well, which can easily be broken if they were all just put in one spot and they weren't divided up. This is also a great way to be able to actually see exactly what you've got right in front of you as well. So, you know, even with the lid on, you can see what you need in this and what colors you've got. So if you've got multiple different colors you like, you know, organizing with for Christmas, then this is just a great way of dividing them up and being able to pick out exactly what you need. Okay, this is the next tub. This one here is just a bit of a random one of all the other bits and pieces that I have. And then I've got one here. This one doesn't have any dividers in it. To be honest, I just used like leftover dividers for that. But yeah, I haven't got any dividers in this one, but these are like, they're not going to break at all. So, and then this is my last one, which has my picture frames in it, so you can see it's like quite slimline. Okay, so this is how I would organize my Christmas decorations. Just putting it up somewhere really, really high like this, and having them in the clear containers obviously is going to make it so much easier for you to be able to actually see what you've got. So if you've got multiple different sort of colors going on with your Christmas theme, having them in baskets, you know which ones you want to take down if you do tend to rotate your Christmas decorations as well. So that is just one way I have organized it, but I might do an updated version of this. This is just before I'm putting my Christmas decorations up, and I've only just sort of put the shelving up. I haven't organized this area, so I'm not able to show you like a full view of this. So all the clips that you've seen today are pretty much from how I've organized last year. So I've obviously added more Christmas decor this year. So I might do an update on like a vlog or just a little update throughout one of my videos throughout the new year. Either that, or I'll add it to a Christmas video next year. I don't know, I'll see what happens. I probably will just add it to a vlog or something, I'm not sure. So basically, if you are new here, all this channel is about is really organizing, decorating and cleaning. And now that I have sort of establishing more of my cleaning business and organizing business this year, I really do want to focus more on those type videos. So if you're loving organizing and cleaning stuff, then definitely hit the subscribe button. You guys have really loved watching my cooking videos as well. They've got some amazing audience retention on those. So I'll continue on with those. So I'm pretty much going to be continuing on with the stuff that you love, plus really getting into that organizing and cleaning stuff. So if that's your jam, then yes, you need to subscribe so you can keep up with it all. I do also have a Facebook and an Instagram page where you can catch me on throughout the week, which will have some little extra bits and pieces. So that is pretty much it. I will catch up with you guys next week for a new video. I hope you guys have had a great Christmas or having a great Christmas. I'm not sure when I'm going to put this out. And have a great new year and a safe one. And I'll catch up with you next week for a new video. I'll see you then. Bye.